All right. Thank you. Yeah, my name's Hubert. Sorry about that. I don't know. There's a reason for it. And same reason I'm rocking this creepy accent. I'm from Austria. Hello. Yeah. I'm not going to do any jokes about being from Austria, though. Because, you know, there's really nothing there to joke about, you know. There's no stereotypes about Austria, and no one famous ever came from Austria, right? They were all German. That's what we tell people. There's one really famous saying about Austria. It goes, Austria's biggest achievement was convincing the world that Beethoven was Austrian and Hitler was German. And I don't think that was our biggest achievement. I think our biggest achievement was convincing the world that if there was a highly sophisticated robot killer machine sent from the future, would sound like me. I don't know. Don't know what that was in the 80s. We just accepted that, right? Yeah. Sounds good. I had to spend some time in Austria end of last year. Usually, like, I've lived here for 10 years, but usually I go back to Austria for Christmas, just for a week or so, and I did that last year, and spent a week in Austria with my parents, and then Boris was like, no. You're gonna stay right there. There's no coming back. 3 months I spent with my parents. It's too much time to spend with anyone's parents, right? Let alone mine. That brought back some memories that I had repressed. Right? Like one of them was, I started remembering all of a sudden stuff that happened to me, and one of them was my dad giving me the talk, you know, when I was like 14 years old. And I'm from a really like small conservative town in Austria, and I still remember I was like 14. He sat me down, and he was like, "Son, I've noticed you're hanging out with girls more, you know." And then he just put a condom on the table, and he just slid it across the table, and then he went, "Just don't make the same mistake I did." It's the talk I got. It's bad. Still, it was nice hanging out there, you know. I got to see my mom. I see her once a year, and when I'm here, we just communicate via text, and she sends what I would call, I don't know, boomer texts. You know, just a stream of consciousness, really, that I can't follow. You know, like once every 3 weeks, she texts me something like, "Oh, hey, son, how are you? Like, the weather's been really nice here. Your aunt has died. Your dad's bought a new car." And I'm like, "Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?" "Yeah, that's good. No, wait, that's bad. I'll talk to you at Christmas." I know. And one thing I also remembered while I was there was the first time I told my parents I was going to move to London. That was 10 years ago. And I still remember I told them, "I'm going to move to London." And they were like, "Nah." No. They didn't want me to. Like I said, small town, Austria, they thought terror attacks happen all the time in London. So they were like, no, don't move there. It's too dangerous. And I was like, it's going to be fine, you know. So I just moved here. And I took the tube for the first time. And I thought, you know what? They're right. Right? Anyone could just walk in here and do something crazy like that, right? And I started wondering, why does no one else seem worried? Right? Then I got a job. I started commuting every day. And I understood. You know? Commute every day in London, you know, eventually just welcome death. Like, 10 years here, you know. I see a suspicious bag, I just go, ooh, hello. Maybe this is it. actually move closer to the bag. It's like, see it, say it. I'll kick it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that'll do something. I love it here. but you know, I don't know. Like, after 3 months, I finally caught a flight back. A flight that actually went ahead. And you know what? I realized something on that flight. I realized I'm not afraid of flying anymore. You know, I was always, like, my whole life I was afraid of flying. Not anymore, I don't think. Because I'm 36 years old, you know, and most flights I'm on now, I kind of hope. Kind of hope they go down, you know. Not right away, you know. Might be going somewhere nice, who knows? But, you know, by the time I arrive at the airport, you know, there's people there. That's already a problem. And then there's some guy with like a neck pillow already on in the airport. Like, what are you doing? You've got neck muscles, use them. And I get so mad that by the time I actually sit down on the plane, and like, obviously next to neck pillow guy, right? And I look at him and I look at everyone else and I'm just like, yeah, okay, you know, if this goes down, yeah, I'll die. But, you know, so will they. So, kind of makes it okay. I'm so glad that stand-up comedy is back, because I quit my job for this. Like just shortly before lockdown. I always had like, you know, like shitty office jobs. Just like, I was just an office drone, like nothing special. Like I said, I'm from Austria. We're not allowed to be ambitious anymore, apparently. But I couldn't take those office jobs anymore. I just couldn't do it. You know, the last job I had was for a really big corporation. And you know, the big soulless corporation, you know what they're like. Every once in a while, they pretend like they care about you as a human being, right? Like my company, they were really big into mental health at the workplace. That was a big thing. So what they did is they put up some posters. That's it. Put up some posters from the Mental Health Foundation with like tips, like how you can stay sane at work. And like you can imagine how that meeting went, right? Like two executives sitting there going, oh, I don't know, everyone around here seems really depressed. What should we do? Oh, I don't know. Pay him more? No. Flexible working hours? No. Posters? Yeah. Posters. A4 posters they put up. Laminated? No. Go easy on the blue tack. I was like, I can't work here anymore. But I stayed on, and then they hired some guy, a new guy, and he sat next to me, and he made me quit, because he sat, he sat next to me, and every day he would show me pictures of his kids. And I couldn't take that anymore. You know, every day, different photos, same kid. Didn't get it, you know? So I quit. I was like, you know what? If I ever get another office job, I'm just gonna come in with pictures of random kids, so I can fight back. You know, if it happens again and someone shows me their kids, I can be like, oh yeah, nice. Well, no, check these ones out though. Like a trading card game. Oh, I didn't know you had kids. No, I don't. You know. Just like these ones. Should end that conversation pretty quick. Has anyone put on weight in lockdown? Yeah, that's my people. I'm trying to lose it right now, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not easy. I use this app called MyFitnessPal. Does anyone know what that is? Yeah, I have big groans. Yeah, it's a calorie counting app. You know, for those of you who don't know, you want to lose some weight, It's great. Download the app, start logging every single calorie you put in your body. And it works. It took me about 4 weeks, I think, to lose about 80% of my will to live. I think I'll keep it off this time. All right, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much.